So you want to increase your credit limit, but you just don't know how? Well, in this video I got you covered because I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to help increase your credit limit. The first thing to ask yourself is why even increase your credit limit in the first place? Well, there's two really good reasons why you might want to increase your credit limit. The first being is it can help you get a higher credit utilization ratio, meaning how much money you spend compared to your credit limit. For instance, if you had $1,000, the good rule of thumb is to only spend about 30% of that per month, so around $300. And let's say you increase your credit limit to $2,000, that gives you an extra $300 that you could potentially use on your card without impacting your credit score that much. And having that utilization ratio around 30% will help increase your credit score. The second reason is it will help you make larger purchases more efficiently and can help get you out of trouble in case you need any more funds. So before you get started in trying to increase your credit, there's a couple things that the companies may ask you, and this is just to determine if they do give you additional credit, they're satisfied that they'll be able to get paid back by giving you more credit. And they might ask you for your employment status, how much income you're making per month, and like if you have any mortgages or debt that you may owe. Additionally, these companies might perform either a hard inquiry or a soft inquiry on your credit. A hard inquiry is basically pulling all the details about your credit history and information, and this could potentially impact your credit score. And a soft inquiry is just a normal, think about it as a background check, so there'll be no issues with your credit score from that. So it's just a good rule to have to always ask if they're going to perform a hard or a soft inquiry on your credit, in case you don't want that decrease in credit score if they do end up doing a hard inquiry. Now, with that being said, let's get on to the 4 steps that you can do to help increase your credit limit. So the first thing you can do is just to make a request online. Lots of banks like Chase, Discover, Bank of America have a feature where you can click on your credit card info and a section will pop up where you're able to increase your credit limit. You know what? Actually, let me show you how to do that right now. So I'm currently on the Bank of America website in my account, and all you have to do to get to this page is just click on your credit card. And then if you come to Information and Services, you'll get to this page I'm on right here. Then for Services, under the tab Manage Your Account, you'll see a credit line increase. All you have to do is just click on that. So now on this page, this is where you can kind of request your new credit line. And then as you can see, this is where it says where you're going to need that information. As it says, you'll need to obtain a copy of your credit report, review your credit and employment histories, and other information we need. So you obviously need those things before you can request an increase. And then you can just post whatever amount you want increased. So once you have your desired requested credit line increase, you can just scroll down a little bit more, and then this is where you're required to put in your total income, the mortgage amount, the housing payment type, and the occupation you have. And this is just the information that they need to make sure that you'll be able to pay them back on that credit if you do increase the limit. And then once you have all that, you just click Submit at the bottom, and somebody will get back to you to see if you'll be able to qualify for that new credit limit increase. Now, the second way that you could potentially increase your credit limit is just by calling your bank up or your credit card up. Lots of times on the back of credit cards, there'll be a number that you can dial up, and you can call them and just discuss what steps you can do to help increase your credit limit with that company. The third thing that you can do is just to look for automatic increases on your credit card. Lots of times, if you're a high-value customer that pays off their card on time, keeps their utilization rate below 30%, you might receive an email or a phone call where they offer you that additional credit limit increase to your account. And the last major thing that you can do is just to apply for a new credit card. Now, don't go overboard with this and get 5 to 6 credit cards to try and increase your credit limit. It's a good rule of thumb to just have around 2 or 3 cards, but with each additional card that you open, you have that extra credit limit associated with that card, which means that overall you'll develop a higher credit limit. So with that, those are the 4 big things that you can do to help increase your credit limit. I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.